economy is at a crossroads. And Australian workers are working harder and longer to pay the bills. It's easy to point the finger at wealthy CEOs and ask, what about me? But some CEOs dare to be different, taking extreme action to find out what's going on in their own companies. Each week, we follow the boss of a major corporation as they go undercover.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
How you going?
Yeah, good. Come in.
This week, it's the Chief Operating Officer of an organisation that's been helping Aussies for 160 years, the YMCA. He'll swap his tie for a T-shirt as he swings into action on the front line. He'll be returning to his volunteer beginnings.
We just fed 120 people while you were getting your shirt on.
And discovering the heroes who make the YMCA what it is today. How will his co-workers react when they find out he's really the boss?
Really? I'll be dead.
And how will it change their lives? Find out now on Undercover Boss Australia. With a turnover of $270 million a year, the YMCA provides accommodation, gyms, pools, childcare, holiday camps, and young offender programs to more than 500,000 Australians across 500 centres every week.
I'm Nick Cox, and I'm the COO of YMCA Australia. Hey guys, how we doing?
How are you doing?
The YMCA is a not-for-profit, charitable and community-based organisation. It's very diverse, and that's been part of its success, where it's been able to modify and adjust in changing times. It really is our point of difference. I first started with the YMCA when I was 16 or 17, volunteering with a few of the disability programs and coaching a bit of gymnastics. And then going through university, it was a great job to have in terms of getting some experience in the industry. The Y was the first to offer me a full-time job as a youth worker, and it was a great job. And since then, I've had some wonderful experiences in fulfilling a range of roles and responsibilities.
You having a sunbake there, Bailey?
Well, look, family life for me is the key. I mean, the YMCA talks about building strong people and families and communities, and I'd like to think I'm a good model on that.
Hands up if you want Mummy to ski.
Yeah.
Sheridan and I actually went to high school together. We even dated a bit there for a while, so I suppose that does qualify us as being high school sweethearts. We've been married now for 15 years, and we have 3 beautiful children. But when you've got a career and you work for an organisation like the Y, it can be a bit of a juggle sometimes.
Oh.
Morning, everyone. How are we doing? Sorry to call you all together at such short notice. Well, I do have some important news today, and that is, as Chief Operating Officer with YMCA Australia, I'm resigning. And the reason I'm doing this is to gain some valuable insight to the organisation. And the best way of doing this is by going undercover. So for the next 2 weeks, I'll be in disguise and really looking forward to getting out there and experiencing some of the programs and services firsthand. It is important that we maintain the cover for the next couple of weeks. So if I can ask for your support on that one, thanks again. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Good luck.
I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a great experience and hopefully providing some unique and very valuable insights to the organisation. While I'm undercover, I'm going to be posing as Chris Williams. My story is that I'm looking to get into a community-based organisation.
Nick has left his Melbourne headquarters and has arrived at YMCA Camp Yarramundi, an hour's drive west of Sydney. He's about to meet former digger Shane, who's now an outdoor education instructor.
How you going, Shane? Chris,
is it?
How you going?
Come on in.
Hi, how you going? I'm Chris.
So,
how you doing?
Thanks for coming in, mate.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for having me.
We're going to have you, we're going to throw you straight in.
Okay, great.
We're going to get you to jump in the kitchen, give the guys a hand in the kitchen.
Terrific.
Serving the kids.
The YMCA's approach to camping is more than just the facility. It's about building strong and resilient young people, and a camping experience like this will give them a whole range of experiences that they otherwise wouldn't get.
Come on, mate. The kids are nearly done, so got to move a little bit quicker.
Yep.
This way, Chris. Chris, this way.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just jump in, grab a plate.
On the toast or on the side?
Oh, how you going? What would you like? Toast? And egg? How's that look? More? There you go. Enjoy.
All right, that's it. As you can see, you've got to be really, really quick.
Right.
We just fed 120 people while you were getting your shirt on.
You right, guys? You know where you're going? Spoons in here? No, hang on. Yep. Don't leave the rubbish in there, mate. There you go. Yep, rubbish in there.
All right, Chris,
That's it,
so I've got
mate.
a full tray here. That needs to get slotted into that window over there. Yep, straight over, that's
Oh,
it.
sorry.
Thanks, Soph.
Keep going. Yeah, poles over there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Careful. Hang on, slow down, guys.
Yeah, so...
Over here. No, mate. Oh. That's all right, mate. That's all right. Keep moving. Keep moving. I'll get that. Wait. Shane's got a lot of natural leadership skills, and you can tell his military background comes in handy when you're trying to feed 120 kids in the one go. I understand why they call it the mess hall now.
Alrighty, boys and girls. First things first, who has done rock climbing before? Raise your hand up nice and high. Excellent. All right, guys, all our activities are what we call challenge by choice. At no stage are we ever going to force you to do anything that you don't want to do. However, we are certainly going to encourage you guys as best we can. All that I ask from you guys is that you try your very best.
All right. So you're my first victim. I mean, my first contender. Here we go. One there.
I love being
One
the
there.
first one.
All right, we'll see if we can get this one right. So I've got to go twist down there. OK. All good? What do you
So
reckon,
you feel
Daniel? You right
satisfied
to go,
with any
mate?
of that?
I reckon you're looking pretty good.
Yep.
All sorted?
Yep.
OK, Tony. You right, mate? OK, Daniel, off you go. Good luck, mate.
All right, Chris, so you need to get on the next one.
Yep. Oh, no, here as well?
Yep,
Oh, so
all
I don't
three.
just do one?
No, you're doing all three.
Oh,
All
okay.
three, yep.
All right.
Whenever you're here with a school group, you've got anywhere up to 20, maybe a couple extra than 20
Right.
kids, and you'd be here on your own.
Really? Jesus. You right, mate?
Yep.
Go easy. Keep your feet down.
Just got to check your gear, mate. That's way too loose.
Oh, OK. Sorry, mate, can you just tighten that? That's it, and can you tuck that in? OK, well done, Jade. Good girl.
He's certainly got the people skills. He's done really well with what's been thrown at him. However, not quite at the standard that needs to be there. So the easiest way to do this
Yep.
is just wrap up. So I'll do the first one. Grab onto that rope over your head. And then let the rope slide through. Kind of.
When I saw you do
That's the first time ever I've seen anyone get that tangled up. Let's start again. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, this is amazing. I've never ever seen anyone make it look so difficult.
When we look for an ideal employee, we hope that they've got some really good skills and experience, but we also are looking for the right individual, the right personality.
And this is how I jiggle them.
Shane's got the whole lot.
All right, guys, the giant swing. Chris is going to be our crash test dummy just to make sure everything's in working order. OK, that way he's going to know exactly what you guys are going through.
Sorry, Shane, is this challenge by choice?
Yes, your challenge, my choice.
Hey, fellas, that's about it, I reckon.
Keep going, guys, all the way.
You're kidding me.
3, 2, 1, pull.
Sorry.
You're gonna pull the blue cord.
Oh, Jesus.
Good job. Well done. Who's next?
My heart rate's still going a million miles an hour. Here he goes. But, yeah, I think I need to apologise to the kids. There might have been a couple of expletives there.
I know what you said.
Did I swear?
Yeah. You said R-S-H-I-T.
Oh, How good is it to sit down?
Hard work.
Yeah.
So what time did you start this morning?
About 7, and probably won't get reacquainted with my pillow again till about 11 tonight.
Serious? It's a
Yeah.
long day.
Yeah, really long day.
How does it go with family life, sort of working long hours and staying on camp?
My fiancée, she's a National Parks Ranger in Echuca in Victoria, 8.5-hour drive away.
So she lives in Echuca now?
Yeah. So actually, the last time I saw her was at my engagement party.
Serious?
6 weeks ago. So in an ideal world, we'd be close together. But the opportunities that the Y's given me, I'm not going to walk away from that. And she's put too much effort into what she wants to do. So at the moment, it's kind of, we both understand that's just how it has to be at the moment. It's tough, but she's worth it. So
Where to from here, do you think?
going on full time, taking on a bit more responsibility, and eventually maybe even run a camp of my own.
He's obviously a very committed and very passionate individual, a very suitable person to have representing the organisation. Thanks again.
Have a good one. All the best.
See you guys. See you later. See ya. Spending the day at Camp Yarramundi's been terrific. It's been exhausting and challenging, but most of all, I've had a ball. It really reminded me why I first started with the organisation all those years ago. It's been a massive day, 16 hours on the go, and I'm sure tomorrow's going to bring a new and exciting challenge for me. But I know I've got an early start, so I'm keen to hit the sack and get a good night's sleep.
Next, Nick meets a young girl who's helping create a youth employment boom.
Out of the 55, we've had about 30 employed with the YMCA.
Chief Operating Officer of YMCA Australia, Nick Cox, is undercover as Chris Williams. Today, he's in WA.
Just arrived in Port Hedland. Feels like it's in the middle of nowhere. Quite a remote and distant community. I think it's some 1,300 kilometres north of Perth. The YMCA operates a number of aquatic centres in the Pilbara region. One of the challenges we find in working in remote communities and in communities where we have a high percentage of Indigenous people is the challenge to ensure that our staff are fully representative of that community that we serve. I've heard some wonderful things about a young lady by the name of Tierra, and I believe that she's tackling that issue head on.
Yep, Tierra, nice to meet you.
Tierra, how you going? Good to meet you.
Come in.
Thank you.
I'm the Youth Indigenous Coordinator for the Swim for Life project. I also work as a duty manager here at the pool, but initially my work is to go out there, engage with the kids that we want for the program. We've actually had 55 complete the bronze medallion, senior first aid and go into their lifeguard course. And out of the 55, we've had about 30 employed with the YMCA.
That is great.
So what we're going to do today is a lifeguard course. So I'm just going to give you a YMCA rashie that you can wear today. Be smart.
Yeah, my qualifications have lapsed. I was a lifeguard early days, but it's been a long time since I've been pool deck.
There you go.
Got your notes all there?
Absolutely, yeah. I might need a pen, but otherwise I'm all good.
Yeah, we can get pens
go.
organised. So we're going to go on to lifesavers versus lifeguard.
I thought a lifesaver and a lifeguard was exactly the same, so now I'm just totally confused.
Hey, you know
Okay.
what? You and I are on the same page. So thanks for asking that question.
Oh my God.
It just saved me making No, well done, thanks. I'm feeling nervous about being the victim. Not quite sure whether I'm ready to trust the spinal board and the girls, given that it's early days in their training, but hopefully it'll all go well.
Beautiful.
Keep coming back and stop.
Stop. Yep. Am I good? Is he straight?
Move down there.
Look how relaxed, comfortable, straight, aligned here.
I might just have a bit of a sleep here. It's
He's
very relaxing.
fine, yes, he's managing. We're trying to get this around his ear and this part into the track.
Lifeguarding can look like an easy job, but having gone through the training again and seeing the girls involved in that program, clearly there's a lot more to it.
And slowly down. Let's take him out of the into the shade. 1, 2, 3. Slowly, slowly. Well done.
The morning's been really good. Great spending some time with the girls, and really exciting to think that they're going to be the future of our staff. They're going to be qualified lifeguards at the end of this, and to be skilled up and working for the Y, yeah, it's got to be a great thing. You're a local girl?
No, I'm actually from Perth.
What brought you up to Port Hedland?
My mum got a job with the mining industry, BHP. She's actually left that industry and works for the Aboriginal Medical Centre. She's a lawyer by trade.
Wow.
It was a bit different for me. I just wanted to change. So I've lived here for about 4 years. Ever since then, I've been a part of the Swim for Life project, and that started in 2008. So it's just ongoing.
Really?
Just keep going.
So you would have put her through a few lifeguards over that time?
Yes, no, it's been good. I actually was one of the first Swim for Life participants, so I was one of the first guys to do the bronze course and the lifeguard course.
Is that just in Port Hedland?
It's in Port and South. We actually want to extend the program, hopefully, to other
sounds like it's got some pretty good principles to it. You could work in other places.
We've won some big, heavy awards, so we want to see what we can do and go from there. So, no, it's been great.
All right, everyone on your feet. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Tierra is an amazing girl. I really get a sense that she's connected to the local community and also very passionate about the why. And collectively, that's a really strong combination.
All right, ready? All right, let's go back, ready? Let's go.
Tierra was one of the most enthusiastic employees you've ever met. I mean, I thought I was an employee that had a fair bit of enthusiasm, but she just raised the bar. She's got all the technical stuff down pat, but more importantly, she's just got a real way with the staff and the customers. She's a terrific role model, particularly for the young Indigenous youth.
Nick heads back to Melbourne and another YMCA program that's helping change young lives for the better.
We're here at the Northcote YMCA in Melbourne to look at the YMCA's Rebuild program. The Rebuild program develops skills and experience for young people that have spent time in custody. And what we'd like to do is learn from this one and look to replicate it across Australia. G'day, guys. How are we doing?
Mate, how are you?
Good. Looking for Alan?
That's me.
Oh, very good. Chris.
Been waiting for you.
James. Oh, sorry, a little bit late.
Hi,
Chris.
how you going, mate?
Chris, really good.
Good to meet you, Chris.
Yeah, you too.
Hi.
Yeah.
Now, this is a program which is to help juveniles into the workforce again and get them back on track. If they get the opportunity to work here and they build their skills and confidence up, then it gives them more of a chance or an opportunity to try and succeed outside of that. Today, what we're going to try and do is do some painting, some graffiti removal.
Great. Happy to help you.
How are you with the brush?
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we?
Well, you better be good. We have a lot of fun on this job. Obviously, Alan's a good boss.
Yeah.
Treats us well.
Yeah.
You know,
So you've been this for a while?
Yeah, I've been doing it for almost 10 months now.
Really?
Yeah. I enjoy it a lot.
And how did you get involved?
Well, I was incarcerated up at Malmesbury Youth Justice Centre, and one day one of the YMCA workers turned around to me and said, "We've got a job for you."
Can I ask how you ended up in custody?
Really had a rough patch in my life. Committed an armed robbery. Just kind of that 6 months away from everything helped me think a lot. So I'm kind of glad it happened in a way, because it's bettered my life.
Started from scratch?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much.
You can only imagine what it would be like to be released from custody without the support structures around you. And it's really pleasing to see Bo grab his second chance with both hands. So would you give me a job, do you reckon?
Yeah, I would, definitely. We give everyone a go, mate.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Great opportunity for someone to get the right skills and experience.
Oh, definitely. Like myself, you know, I've learned a lot.
So Alan's been a good mentor for you?
Yes, he has. I actually do look at him as my mentor. I'd like to be where he is one day.
Right.
Doing what he's doing.
So that'd be the dream job?
Oh, definitely. Just something I've always wanted to do is help people.
Yep.
Yeah, so...
No, it's an amazing approach you've got to the whole thing. It's terrific. So how are we looking, do you think?
I think we've finished in here, actually. It looks pretty good.
Okay.
I think you've done a good job.
Oh, good.
We've got some graffiti removal to do outside. Okay, let's go, mate.
That wall?
That's the one.
Are you serious? The whole wall?
The whole entire wall.
These are serious gloves. And that is one serious wall.
If you'd met Bo when he first started, he just had no confidence or self-esteem at all. He said he tried many jobs and just couldn't succeed. But now that he's got that confidence, can do anything that he wants. OK, boys. Look, I'm happy with what we've tried to do but I'll speak to Ash and let him know that we'll have to paint it. If he gives the OK, then we'll do it and I'll call you back.
Sounds good. I think it's...
Because after today's effort, I'm pretty pleased.
Yep. Good stuff. Thanks, Bo. It's been great. Yeah, no worries.
Definitely.
Terrific.
I'd love to do it again.
Good stuff.
Thanks again.
Thanks, Alan. Great meeting you. Thank you so much.
Same here, mate.
Thanks
Catch
again,
you
guys.
later, Chris.
See you.
Too easy, mate. Thank you.
What really struck me is Alan's level of passion and real commitment to ensuring these young people get some skills and experience in various trades and areas. So Alan's an amazing individual and clearly well respected by the lads. It's been a long day. 4:30 a.m. start and I'm absolutely shattered. It was great meeting Alan and Beau and yeah, they're really inspirational, but time for me to get some rest, I think. Another big day tomorrow. Good morning.
Next,
Would you like breakfast with that?
it's a rough reception for Nick and Perth.
Can I just hang up on her then? Clarissa,
Yeah?
I've got 3 people on the hold.
Oh, yeah.
Undercover YMCA COO Nick Cox has returned to WA.
The whole idea of going undercover is to look at a whole range of diverse activities and programs that we deliver. In this case, it's affordable accommodation.
Hello, reception.
I'm here to meet Clarissa. She works on reception and apparently she knows everything about this operation. 20 years ago, I actually stayed here when I was backpacking, so it doesn't look like a lot's changed over the last 20 years, but I'll be keen to get inside and see how things operate. Morning.
Hello.
How you going?
Morning. Yeah, good.
I'm looking for Clarissa.
Clarissa, yeah.
I'm Chris.
Hi, Chris. Yeah, good. Come in.
Terrific, thanks. Working in accommodation is actually the one area where I've got no real operational or work experience. So this is going to be a real challenge for me.
So these are all the checkouts for today there. So we have to work with this throughout the morning. We have 6 beds that we put aside for street side kids. If they can't get anywhere else to stay, obviously they
Right, so
stay
you
here.
reserve those beds for street
Exactly.
kids?
I suppose
Right.
because we've been here long, we know them
You know-
pretty well,
you know the
like, you know.
residents.
When you're
So-
new, it's different, you know.
So how many of your residents would be permanent?
There's quite a big percentage, actually.
And you'd know most of those?
Yeah, we know most of them. I've been here so long, you know, you
Really?
kind of, yeah, you
How
just
long
get
have you
into
been
the
here?
habit. 25 years, they tell me.
25
Yeah,
years?
long time. So rapid search is to find someone very quickly. So press F5 for us, please, Chris, and then F6.
Gee, how do you know all these numbers,
I
Clarissa?
know, only because I've been here 25 now. The system's not that old.
Yeah.
And now just print up. Windows.
Having a think about it.
Sometimes the receipts don't work, so we have to wait. I'll have to close it down and start again, I think.
How often does that happen?
Quite often, yeah.
This is a really good example of why going undercover can really make the difference. I mean, already I've got a number of ideas where we can look at making some changes. Clarissa's got better things to do than worrying about rebooting the computer. Good morning, reception. Would you like breakfast with that? You might just need to check that. I think I've rung up an extra $20 on the till.
I want it here for another night.
Yeah, sure. Another night. If you could just bear with us. We're just waiting for the system to work back up. Good morning, reception. Could I just get you to hold for a moment and I'll just check on that one? There you go. Thanks for waiting.
Thank you.
Sorry about the wait there. Thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed the stay. Could you just hold the line and I'll just check the availability? Can I just hang up on her then? Clarissa,
Yeah?
I've got 3 people on the hold.
Oh, yeah.
Clarissa's been incredibly patient with me and, yeah, very forgiving. So she's a very calming influence because I'm getting a little bit stressed at the moment.
Hey, Clarissa.
Hey, Neil.
Can you take Chris up to housekeeping? We're a bit short-staffed this morning and we've got 46 checkouts.
No worries. Yep.
Keys.
Oh, I've got mine. Have you got
Okay.
yours?
Yep.
Yep.
Come on.
You good at making beds, Dave?
Making beds. Can't make my own bed.
I can't make mine.
So, your family, they all in and around Perth?
Yeah, they're all actually, like, my son lives about 5 minutes away from where I live.
Right.
So, and so does my daughter, you know?
And any family still back in Burma?
I've got my brother back there.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you get a chance to catch up with him much?
I've been back to Burma about twice.
Right.
So, yeah, I want to go back and see him. But I've got 2 brothers in England.
Right.
So, yeah, try and go maybe next year or something.
Yeah.
What I might get you doing, Chris, is the toilets.
Yep.
And I might just clean all this area here.
Okay.
So do you like this better than housekeeping?
It's all part of the job, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly.
Must keep you fit.
Just around the toilet bowl as well, Chris,
Right,
because there's
yep.
stuff that left behind you.
Crikey. It's hard going on the back. Well, I wasn't sure what to be expecting this morning. Cleaning toilets probably wasn't one of them. But again, Clarissa, leading by example, had us in there, down on our knees, cleaning the toilets. So, Clarissa, how'd you think I went?
You went really well there, Chris. It's been fantastic. Yeah, it's been a really good day. I thought it would be, like, really stressful.
Well, it was.
It's been relaxing.
It may not have been for you, but it was for me.
No, so, yeah, let me give you a little hug.
Oh, OK. Thank you so much. Having someone like Clarissa in a position where she can not only take a booking, handle an inquiry, change a bedroom or clean a toilet, but really be the first point of contact with the clients and the residents and the guests. I mean, that's the key. It's all about people, it's all about relationships. She's a classic YMCA champion, and yeah, I think she's got a lot to offer, and we need to learn more from her.
Flag!
Still to come,
Starts best in first, doesn't it?
Nick gets a lesson in childcare.
Climb the ropes and islands.
It's time to rigging.
Climb the rigging.
It's school holidays and Nick's last day on the job. He's decided to go back to New South Wales to meet childcare worker James, who's in charge of some of the Y's youngest members.
We're here at St Teresa's Primary School in Newcastle, learning more about how the Y operates an outside school house care service.
We'll get that going, okay? Give me 1 sec. Hi, how you going?
How you doing?
Good, nice to meet you, Chris. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the Y.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Well,
great.
You're here to help out for the day?
Absolutely, yeah,
awesome.
no, ready to give it a go.
Great, they're really excited. We're off to a magic show today.
Oh, great.
So we're going to go off-site to one of our other USH programs.
Good stuff.
But what I'll do is I'll grab your shirt.
Okay,
Alrighty?
terrific, thanks. We understand James does a great job in terms of partnering with the local school and the local community in delivering quality childcare.
Do you want more of the ships copied?
Yeah.
Okay.
We operate 350 of these services nationally, and if these guys have got something to share, we'd love to learn from that.
Okay, YM! Can I have everyone over here on the grass, please? And can I have that ball, thanks? Thanks, buddy. Okay, guys, listening. This end's going to be ships. And the far end, the grass area, is going to be islands. Okay, ships. Ships, which one's ships?
This way. Oh, thank you.
Islands.
Islands, back this way.
Captain's coming.
Captain.
Oh, captain's girlfriend. At ease. Okay, ships. Here you go, mate. I'll let you take over this one.
Yep. Islands.
Okay.
Islands. Ships. And captain's coming. Captain daughter's coming.
Captain's girlfriend.
Oh, girlfriend. And at ease.
Finally.
And scrub the deck.
I hate you.
Climb the ropes. And islands.
It's time to rigging.
Climb the rigging.
It's like anything, you know, after a while you hopefully command a bit of the audience, but you've just got such a natural flair for it. They seem to listen to you quite easily.
Yeah, I suppose I've had them for a while. They're always going to sort of push the boundaries with someone who's new.
Yep.
And one little bit of apprehension there. And
Yep,
it'll be
they'll
like,
detect it.
"Oh."
Yeah.
Exactly. So, no, that was well done. That was great.
So how do you guys go about running your childcare services? Is there a different approach that you guys have in terms of other service providers?
Oh, most definitely. We're here to build strong people, strong families and strong communities.
Yep.
And providing quality childcare. And it's going that extra step further. Because families are working during the week, we want them to be able to spend time with each other on the weekends.
Right.
So we've started a hairdressing business that comes to the centre. And if the parents want their child's haircut, they can
Really?
book them in.
That's great.
And that way on weekends, you don't
Yep.
have families racing around to the hairdressers, getting their kids in to get their haircut.
Clearly James has got some wonderful ideas, so I think our challenge is going to be learn from that and share that nationally. So I think we need to spend some time with James in exploring those innovations and creative ideas a bit further.
Okay. You have a bus licence, I believe, is that correct?
Yes, that's right, yeah. Actually,
Fantastic.
yeah.
Okay, then what we'll do is we'll put you on one of the buses.
Great.
We're going to go and get our bags, all right?
Oh, I'm sure we'll probably end up leaving a few hats and bags and lunches behind, but we'll see if we can try and round up a dozen or so and pop them on the bus and head out for a magic show.
Oh, say well done, Chris. You stalled it.
Shh. Here we go. We'll try again.
There we go.
Starts best in first, doesn't it?
That's it. So do you have any experience in activities?
It's been a while, but yeah, I did a bit of phys ed training, so hopefully those skills will come back into it.
Yes, I employ a lot of teachers, actually.
Do you?
Yeah. Chris seems to be doing okay today. Could be a little bit more enthusiastic, though.
Over here, guys. We might pop our bags over here. Just getting ready for the magic show, so yeah, it's been pretty exhausting already, and just looking forward to 5 minutes of downtime. It's good to get 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty full on in there.
Oh, it is, isn't it? They're having a good time, though.
That's great.
Got over 110 kids.
Wow. So how long have you been doing this?
Well, here in Australia, we do it for 4 years.
Right.
But I worked for the YMCA of Central Maryland over in Baltimore for 10 years.
Wow, 10 years?
Yeah.
So how long ago did you get back to Australia?
Oh, gosh, I've been back about 5 years now.
Yep.
My partner passed away. He was beaten severely, and he died, so...
Serious?
He was at a party in North Carolina. He'd got into a fight with a couple of guys, and
right.
He got beaten up pretty bad. And
wow, were you there?
Yeah. No, I wasn't. No, I was up in Baltimore at the time.
And so he was killed in a fight?
Yeah. I think by the time I got home, it had all sort of had caught up, you know? So I was sort of just going through that a bit, and coming back here and working for the YMCA of Sydney. I had my father who was dying of cancer, so that took me away from work a bit. They really went out of their way of making sure that I did what I needed to do and was taken care of, you know? And you can't look at negative things that have happened in your life, you know? I mean, there's always somebody out there, a family, who's had a lot worse happen.
So how do you stay so positive? I mean, you know, you've got an amazing story to tell just in terms of what you just shared with me.
It's the kids, and it's the why. It's working for the why. It's working for a great organisation that allows me to redirect my energies into making life better for the children that we look after.
So there is a real sense of reason for being, or like
Absolutely.
a real purpose behind what you're doing?
Absolutely, yeah.
I can't believe someone's been through so much tragedy and heartache, but just his ability to remain positive and very committed to the organisation. Quite an extraordinary person that's representing the organisation extremely well. Going undercover was an amazing opportunity to reconnect on the programs that I grew up on and to get an idea of what has changed and what the current issues are. It's been incredibly useful, and I've got a lot to think about, but to be honest, all I can think about at the moment is getting home and seeing the kids.
Coming up,
Good to see you.
Nick reveals all.
See that? You're my boss.
Disguised as Chris Williams, undercover boss YMCA's Chief Operating Officer, Nick Cox, has been visiting centres around Australia. Now, his co-workers have been summoned to head office and have no idea why.
Hi, Tierra.
Hey.
G'day, Shane.
G'day, Chris. How are you?
Good, yourself?
Not too bad.
Good to see you.
Look a bit different.
Hi, Clarissa.
Hi, how are you?
Good, yourself?
Yeah, good.
Recognise me?
I do. How are you? Good to see you.
Good. You recognise me?
Sure do, Chris.
Yeah, how you doing? Guess what?
What?
My name's not Chris.
Oh, really? Okay.
I've actually been wearing a YMCA uniform for quite a while.
Okay.
I started with the Y just like you did over 25 years ago.
Oh, true.
My name's Nick Cox, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer with YMCA Australia.
Wow.
Really? I'll be damned. Oh, pleasure to meet you.
See that? You're my boss.
So there you go.
Wow.
The last couple of weeks, I've actually been undercover, getting some insight about what it's like to be a frontline YMCA staff member.
How did you like Yarramundi?
Mate, you're a hard taskmaster. You had me going.
Just got to check the gear, mate. That's way too loose.
OK. I've got to say I was incredibly impressed with the rapport that you had with the kids and the real impact that you're having on their lives. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Well, one of the things that you mentioned to me whilst we were working out at Camp Yarramundi was the fact that you've just got engaged.
Yes.
And your fiancé's living 8 hours drive.
At Echuca, yeah. Actually, the last time I saw her was at my engagement party.
Serious?
6 weeks ago.
The YMCA of Greater Murray are in the middle of negotiating a new lease on a camp, which is about 40 minutes drive of Echuca.
That is amazing.
So what we'd like you to do is to head that up and be the establishment manager of that new camp just north of Echuca.
That's phenomenal. You have no idea what that means. That's... Wow, that's... I'm speechless. It's... still trying to sink in. That you can't get any better than that, can you? I'm going to make you proud. That's going to be my thanks to you. A couple of weeks ago, it was a dream coming into reality. That's phenomenal. I can't wait to let my fiancée know. Hey, honey. I've got some news.
Yeah?
YMCA is going for a camp in the Murray Riverina area. Nick wants me to be the manager and get it off the ground.
Oh my God.
So, guess what? Guess where I'm moving?
Sugar?
Yeah.
It's amazing. I just never thought this would happen, ever.
One of the things that we talked about is how successful the program is, and what we want to try and do is obviously replicate that. So Alan's been a good mentor for you?
Yes, he has. I'd like to be where he is one day.
Now, for us to do that, it's going to mean a number of things. First of all, splitting up what's been a very successful partnership and having you, Alan, establish a new team or a new unit, and at the same time that'll provide Bo an opportunity to step up as a team leader and as a mentor for a number of other young people.
I'm speechless, mate. Seriously, I don't know what to say, but thank you for acknowledging Rebuild and giving me that opportunity. That's a compliment beyond measures. Thank you.
And Alan, as a mentor, as a father figure, the difference you're making on these people's lives is pretty powerful.
Thank you very much. I enjoy doing that. I really do.
You can tell. I've actually worked in the Y for a number of different roles, but I'd never worked in accommodation, and it was quite a challenge.
Yeah, it was pretty busy.
Well, one of the things that I did notice was that the system that we were using in terms of handling the bookings wasn't ideal.
Yes.
I think in the first hour or so we had to reboot the computer 2 or 3 times.
At least. I'll have to close it down and start again, I think.
How often does that happen?
Quite often, yeah.
So what we've looked at doing is fixing that problem. So we've arranged to replace that computer, and you can spend your time on the things that are important, and that's building the relationships. You are the heart and soul of that facility, and there are so many people that really rely on you every single day. So we were hoping you'd do us a favour and represent the YMCA and travel to London, the birthplace of the YMCA, and learn about how they deliver their affordable housing and their disadvantaged youth homeless programs, and bring back that knowledge and that insight as to how we can best deliver our services in Australia.
Oh, that's crazy.
How does that sound?
It sounds unbelievable.
But there's also one final thing I'd ask you to do, and that's to make sure that you spend some time to catch up with your 2 brothers that you haven't seen for a while, who are also in London at the moment.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure's ours.
Am I allowed to give you a hug like
Absolutely,
I did
I'm looking forward to it.
at the other day? Thank you very much.
No worries.
I never expected to be rewarded like this. I wouldn't even have thought of something, didn't even go through my mind, something like this, you know?
I was really taken by some of the local innovations that you had. You talked about providing hairdressing as part of an extension services to allow kids to spend more time with their parents on weekends.
That way on weekends, you don't have families racing around to the hairdressers, getting their kids in to get their hair cut.
A great example of a local innovation that we've got to get better at sharing across the country. So we've established a national working group, and we'd like you to help lead some of those innovations and roll those out nationally.
Yeah, I'd love to. That'd be awesome. Yeah.
It's a draining and a taxing task to look after kids, but you do an amazing job, and to see how positive you've remained is just extraordinary. And I'm sure that if your partner and your father were alive today, I'm sure they'd be incredibly proud of you, James, because we certainly are.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. To be acknowledged like this, you feel like you don't deserve it. Like, there are other people out there who do things every day, just, you know, why me? And to be sort of singled out like this, it's overwhelming, and it's wonderful at the same time, but it's just, wow.
After the break,
I'm gobsmacked.
a reward worth its weight in gold.
I just wanted to bring you in to first of all express how appreciative and how impressed I was in terms of you as a staff member. I think one of the things that really struck me was the YMCA Swim for Life program, an amazing program that allows us to train up young Indigenous Australians to get employment in a YMCA facility. One of the reasons that it's so successful is because of you and your personal involvement. You're an absolute perfect role model, and what we'd like to look at offering you is a role as an ambassador of that program.
Fantastic.
Now, that's not just in title, but what it's actually going to involve is you helping us roll that out across Australia. So that's the first part of it. What we'd like to perhaps do is ask you to attend the World Drowning Prevention Conference, which is in Vietnam.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. I don't know what to say. That's just fantastic. I'm gobsmacked.
Yeah. You are an outstanding young lady, and you've got a lot to offer an organisation like the Y. And for us, it's just a big chance to say thank you. And what we are asking you is to bring back all that wonderful knowledge, and hopefully we can learn from that as an organisation and look to implement some of that in the programs that we roll out across Australia as the YMCA's Swim for Life program.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
No
I'm
worries.
honoured.
Well, thanks for coming in.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
no worries.
All right, look
All the
after
best.
yourself.
Yeah, you
Thank
too.
You.
See you soon.
Hey, Mum, guess what?
What, darling?
Do you know the guy I did the workshop with? His name was Chris?
Yeah.
He's my COO. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
And he's given me the opportunity to go to Vietnam representing us, the YMCA.
Wow.
I'm so excited. In 2 weeks, I'm off to Vietnam. I'm so excited. There's all these emotions running everywhere, like I'm getting teary-eyed and everything because all the hard work that I've put in and it's coming back.
Nick is about to reveal what he's been up to all of his YMCA colleagues.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Thanks for coming out. For those that don't know me, my name is Nick Cox, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer with YMCA Australia. I've had an amazing and unique opportunity to experience working for the Y in a frontline capacity as part of a program called Undercover Boss. And just to prove it, I think we've got some footage of some of the highlights, and I'm sure of the lowlights of this experience. You might just need to check that. I think I've rung up an extra $20 on the till.
Well done, Chris. You stalled it.
That wall? It's the one.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
The whole wall? So would you give me a job, do you reckon?
Yeah, I would. We give everyone a go, mate.
I just have a bit of a sleep here. It's very relaxing.
So there we go. Well, I'm glad to know that I'm employable by at least one of the 5 staff members that we had. So I'm not telling you guys anything new by saying the YMCA is an amazing organisation and a privilege to work for. This experience has given me an amazing opportunity to look at ways of improving things, and it's a chance for us to make a great organisation even greater. It's been an amazing and a very powerful experience for me personally, and this experience has proven to me that you guys are transforming lives every day. Thanks again for coming out, and we'll see you soon.